Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to the success story session. So we have with us Mr. Shri Vishnu Charan, who has cleared the IFSCA examination, that is International Financial Services Centers Authority. He has become the assistant manager in IFSCA. So we will learn from him, we will understand from him that what was his strategy and what was his experience that he was able to achieve such a prestigious position in such a big organization, the regulatory body. And let me tell you that he has a vast experience of the regulatory bodies exam. He was preparing for past 6 years. So let us understand that what was the strategy and experience of him. And first of all, heartiest congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. So can you tell a little about your background, education background, and your experience of the regulatory body exams to the aspirants?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. My name is Sri Vishnu Charan. I'm from Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. I completed my engineering in electronics and communication engineering in the year 2014. Since then, for 3 years, I prepared for my state PSC, but I'm unable to clear. After then, I turned my preparation towards regulatory body exams in the year 2017. Since 2017, I've been giving RBI, NABARD, SEBI, etc. For 6 years, I could not clear mains. I appeared for twice for RBI, twice for NABARD, thrice for NABARD, and twice for SEBI, but I'm unable to clear mains. Finally, in my 7th regulatory body exam, I was able to take the position, able to clear.
And like many of the students, they get demotivated. Like if you get one, like if you are not able to clear one exam, two exam, so you get demotivated. How you kept the motivation to keep on giving the examinations, to keep on preparing?
One reason was that I had strong motivation to develop my career, to at least enter into one of the regulatory bodies. My preference was RBA, but I'm still preparing for RBA. But having the knowledge, and I thought that I was losing in nearly small margins. This question was asked by the chairman in the interview also. What is the thing you learned in converting the calls? I said I lacked consistency and I was unable to revise properly. I had many sources in front of me. I studied, but I could not able to revise. There are some, because some questions are related to these data points, which required strong revision. Was unable to I was able to make mistakes in those areas. So for this my last attempt. This is my last final year. So I wanted to make I was a strong commitment this year that I wanted to crack this exam, any exam, to enter into regulatory body. So I've been preparing accordingly. So I was not able to take pressure. Earlier I used to take lots of preparation pressure that I need to study more. But this time I had a simple strategy that I need to revise more. So that actually helped me to clear this exam.
So we can say that from your experience, the aspirants can learn that if you are following many sources and you are reading the same stuff again and again from different sources, that is not going to help. Rather, you should focus on one or two sources and you should develop the understanding of revising again and again. If you are, yes, if you are doing the revision, that is the key for the examination. Like the factual data, especially in the regulatory bodies exam, there is the factual data that is asked. So for that, you have to revise again and again. So all the aspirants that are out there, so they must learn this very important key from you, that the revision is the key. And like you have gained this from many of the missed opportunities. So for aspirants, like learning from you directly, so they should not miss these opportunities of the examination, and they should learn from the aspirants that have cleared the examination. So now coming to the motivation behind, like you had the engineering background and then you moved to SEBI kind of examination, to IFSCA kind of examination. In SEBI, there are like commerce, accounting, costing, economics, finance, management. So such different subjects, like the financial background, like the commerce background students, the CA students, they are competing with you. So as well as in IFSCA also, there was commerce, accounting, costing again. So how did you thought that, okay, I can compete with the CA students, I can compete with this commerce students, and I can like handle this kind of examination?
One thing is that I had strong commitment, man, to there was strong commitment and there was strong reason for me to study, that to enter into regulatory body. It was my strong motivation for 7 8 years. I didn't give up actually, but being my last year, I had no opportunities left. So I need to be very careful with what I do. And I've been working in Union Bank as a cashier for 3 years. By being in bank, I was able to understand various financial services a bank provides, and we also sell insurance product. Like bank insurance has become the norm now. So being into the different kinds of financial services, I had broad knowledge of about other kind of regulators by giving exams also. So I thought that I will be able to like compete with others if I have proper understanding, which I have. I have foundation. Just need I need to be like strong with latest happenings in the current market. So actually, EduTap, this Phenonomic series and other videos in your course actually helped me to gain knowledge.
Okay. So we can say that the experience, like you had the interest. So you have to develop the interest, then only you can study the same thing for 1 year, 2 year. Then you need to have the motivation like sir had, as well as the aspirants need to have the dedication, the commitment, like you said. So these are the three very important points that you need to have. You need to have the interest, you need to have the motivation and the commitment. So this is the thing that sir has very nicely said, that you need to have these things that sir had, and that kept him motivated, that kept him going. So this is what the aspirants need at this time. So now I think we have discussed about your background. We have discussed that, okay, the key things that you learned from your past mistakes, or you learned from your past examinations that you have given, and the aspirants must revise a lot, must have the interest, motivation and commitment. Now let's move to the strategy part. Let's start with the phase one. So phase one, paper one. So it had GA, reasoning, quant, and English. So how did you manage the paper one?
Actually, to be honest, I could not prepare anything because I was working. GA, I used to study, I used to complete like Affairs Cloud thing was my source actually. And I could able to see the best videos of EduTap regarding current affairs monthly wala. So those were my sources in GA. Being into bank exams and regulatory exams, I could not able to because I didn't get time. I could not complete my reasoning, but I was okay. I'm not that strong, but okay to clear cutoff. I was good in English, okay in quant and reasoning, so I was able to clear the cutoff comfortably. And yes,
Okay. So we can say that in the like 30% is the cutoff that you need in the paper one. So you need to focus on your strengths. Like you focused on your, like you had good knowledge in quant and reasoning. So you focused on that, as well as in English and GA, you focused on all the four subjects. And you didn't put much time and much efforts, because you knew that, okay, I will be able to clear the paper one.
yes.
Now coming to the paper two. So it had like quite vast syllabus, like accountancy, commerce, costing, finance, and Indian economy, the 5 year plans. So how you were you like how did you focus on the phase one, paper two?
Uh, Relating this Indian economy part, I given my state public service exam. So I had my notes then related to this 5 year plans, etc. I studied them. Then related to commerce, accountancy, and this company sec everything. And I had preparing for SEBI from last year. I had made two revisions of that. So it actually helped me to like it. I didn't study hard for a phase one because I had knowledge from earlier exams. So those helped actually. Management and finance have been giving RBI since 5 years, so that knowledge actually helped
Okay.
practice.
So we can say that you focused on your strengths. And again, it is like the past, just you need to get the cutoff clear. So you
Yes.
focused on your strengths, the subjects that you have already studied, and you were able to clear nicely. So can you tell a little about your sources? Like for the Indian economy, you said that you prepared the notes.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
any sources that you can tell for finance, costing, or the subjects that you did?
Uh, for Indian economy, I prepared from Ramesh Singh and also I watched videos of EduTap's MCQ series. There were playlists actually for NABARD and everything. You made playlist related to SI questions that actually help to clear the basics and the important topics from which they can ask in the exams. And related to this finance management, EduTap is my only source.
Okay.
Uh, so EduTap actually helped me because I've been subscriber of SEBI and RBI courses. I complete in the last year itself. I completed this Companies Act and the Commerce and Accountancy part. Actually, it helped me.
Okay. So now, after understanding your sources, we can say that you prepared well and you played on your strengths because only the cutoff, clearing the cutoff was
Yes.
important. And now I think phase two is the game changer here. So let's discuss about phase two, starting with paper one. Now it had three parts like the Pressy, comprehension, and essay, and the marks were also defined. So how did you prepare for this, and how much weightage or how much preparation you put before going to the examination?
To be honest, actually, I just put nearly 5 hours of preparation because uh, been working and I used to hardly get time of 5 hours to study every day. So I just took leave for last past 2 days before the exam. The two revised and Narvi Sar's English playlist actually helped me how to write precise comprehension, etc. That I just saw the basics and because I've been into multiple topics of finance and economy, I had the knowledge how to frame the sentences and what is the matter to be written. So for just to learn the basics, I watched the videos of Narvi Sar just maybe 5 hours before the exam was my preparation uh, for English. But I honestly don't suggest that because people need to definitely give weightage to English also. It helped me. It helped some people to clear English. Kata.
Okay. So now coming to the English, like how did you start? Like you started from Pressy or essay or comprehension?
Presi was my thing to complete first. I divided the time within 1 hour. I need to complete. After that, I went to RC because RC and Presi had more weightage. The whole 35 marks is the weightage for both. So I given preference to both of them. Then in the last, I completed SC.
Okay. Any tips that you want to give to the aspirants that how they can write the answer or how they can get more marks in English?
In English, I would say that I mean studying the basics, how to write the précis is very important. Then it is because the time is very in the English. The paper was for 1 hour. I was able to use my 10 minutes to write the small points where I can directly type. So I was able to jot down some few points from précis and essay. I used 10 minutes for writing the key points. Then I actually started typing immediately. That actually helped me to write answer for Presi and essay. In comprehension, I need to sort out the question part and again need to reread it. Actually, that
Okay, so we can say that you need to have the clear idea and you need to form the clear idea in your mind and just write the important points that, okay, around this I have to form my
yeah.
essay and around this I have to form my précis. Okay, that is nice. That is nice. As well as you need to do the minimum of the mistakes, I can say, in the grammar, I guess.
Yeah, because being proficient in English is very much important. At
Hmm.
least we need to know the basics. Because the commas and full stops are very important. You need to where to give spaces, etc. Those you need to learn. You need to have basics in English. It can definitely help.
Okay, so I think we have clearly understood the preparation as well as the strategy that you need to adopt for the phase two paper one. So now coming to the paper two. So it has again like IFSCA Act or Gift City or Gift IFSC. So these are as well as the capital market, bullion market. So these are some of the topics that you do not study for the other examinations, the RBI, SEBI and such. Capital market you can, but IFSCA Acts and such you do not study for the other examination. So how much as well as like the IFSCA notification came for the first time and you didn't have much time, had much time to prepare. So how did you manage such kind of things that were out of the box?
First, in order to gain confidence, I completed the topics which I know: economic survey, budget, and this capital markets part, basics of capital markets and banking. Uh, Capital market part was in this RBI course, primary, secondary markets, etc. I completed that part first. And related to this banking part, because been working in bank and I completed the banking awareness videos which I had. After that, I started with regulations, etc. First, I played according to my strength. Capital markets was the interesting part for me because fortunately, it was a scoring part in the mains exam as well. So I directly studied the regulations from the IFSCA website and I compiled topic-wise PDFs accordingly by downloading, and by there was no time for me to write in the notes, so I just highlighted using the laptop. It actually had me in the revision.
Okay. And did you leave any topic from in the phase 2 paper 2 syllabus?
I didn't leave, but I didn't focus much on pension and insurance. I completed them once, but I could not able to revise. I could able to complete 10 topics properly. These topics I could not revise properly, but I had basics about. I studied basics about them.
Okay. So for phase 2 paper 2, you did most of this topics, but you focused more on the topics that in the start you were focusing more on the topics that you were comfortable with, that you were sure with, that इसमें से कोई question आएगा, so I will be able to answer that.
Yes,
So okay, so we can say you prepared maximum of the topics even though the time was limited. How was the examination? Like when you saw the paper 2 of phase 2, so what was your initial reaction? कि हो पाएगा clear या नहीं?
After writing the exam, I was confident. But before writing the exam, I had many things in mind that this is the first time they're conducting the exam. I don't know how the pattern exam will be. Will be data-driven exam, or will be they ask analytical questions. I prepared for both. By looking into both situations, I prepared accordingly. So it actually helped because I had proper experience of giving the regulatory exams, because these are you can't predict anything. So being this last year, I could not take any chance. I can't sit calmly and do whatever I want. So maximum I prepared for 10 to 15 days. In that, for 10 days, I've studied, completed the syllabus. The last 4 5 days, I revised nearly like 3 to 4 times actually. That actually helped me. It gave confidence before the exam.
Okay. And like we have understood this from many of the other aspirants that when they first saw the paper 2 of the phase 2, they were quite scared because it was data driven, it was factual examination, as well as they got a little scared that the level of the examination was quite high. So was there any this kind of fear in your mind also after watching the examination, after seeing the paper in your hand?
Definitely not, madam, because I didn't have much options to prepare it, because I actually told you this is my last year of giving exams. I had only IFSCA and RBI, etc. So these were my two one-day exams. So there is no such thing as scare, etc. Or I was not afraid for anything, because there was experience for me. I know my mistakes. Just need to correct them, and I was strongly committed myself to into preparation for 7 to 6 years. I was in the process. I just need to rectify my mistakes. I think IFC was a platform where I can able to explore myself. By clearing my mistakes and being confident before the exam. Those were the things which helped me being confident and calm before the exam.
Yes. So we can understand that you had such great amount of experience. So you can tell the experience that they need to keep calm, and like they can even like when they are calm only, then they will be able to attempt the questions with the maximum correct going correct. So that is the thing that they need to have, that they need to be calm, and like if they are scared, if they are fearing the exam, so it will not help them. It will like it will be a negative point. So that is true. So they need to be calm. Now, coming to, I guess we have talked about the phase 1 and the phase 2. Now, let's talk about the interview part. So, how was the interview?
Interview went very well, man. Actually, the thing is that they most focused on my profile, because I'm from banking profile.
Yes.
They asked most questions from banking itself. Was not asked one question about IFCA, because they were discussing about banking and only about banking.
Okay. So we can say it was mostly from your resume
Profile.
that they,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And did they also ask like the HR based extra questions like the hobby
No,
and such?
no, ma'am, because my interview went for 30 to 35 minutes on banking topic only.
Okay.
Actually, so it was not kind of regular interview. It was kind of discussion. Some of the questions were they were discussing with myself. How can we improve this thing, etc.
Okay.
So it was not like I was really comfortable in giving that interview. I was calm, and they were like it was like talkative conversation. So It went for 35 minutes. They were actually, I was the last aspirant, so they could not ask any about HR questions.
Okay. So that is nice. And did you give any mock interview before going for the final interview?
Yes, ma'am. I gave EduTap's mock interview taken by Sarath Malik sir and Vaibhav Nagar on June 9th.
Okay.
So
And
before 10.
was it helpful?
Definitely, ma'am, because I was not able to have clear picture of what to study before interview. Actually, after giving that mock interview, it was kind of eye opener for me to improve the way to focus on the areas where I need to put my focus on. So it actually opened my eyes on subjects and at the current event. From then, in the period of time, I started preparing about recent economic events and about I started clearing my understanding in deeper terms in with IFC, etc.
Okay. And now I think we are towards the end of the session. Do you have any message to give to the aspirants? You have a great experience in the regulatory bodies exam, and there are many aspirants that are in the same position as you. So, any message for them?
Definitely, madam. One thing is that because if you're strongly committed for one cause that you need to improve your life or getting into some organization, with kind of a dream or goal for you, you should never give up. And one thing is that you need to understand the process where you are failing deeply. If you question yourself deeply and if you are alone, if you can think why, after giving to 7 or 8 exams, why it is going wrong for you. If you can find the answer where you need to correct yourself and if you sincerely put your efforts, definitely it can definitely give you fruits. Uh,
Okay. Thank you so much. And it is a really good message that you have given, that if one has to be motivated, one has to know about himself or herself, that to where they are doing the mistake, then only they can improve on that. And thank you so much, sir, for coming. It was great experience talking with you and getting your strategy and experience. And it must be great for the aspirants also that must have learned a lot from you, from your experience and from your strategy. Thank you so much for coming, sir.
and thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.